humans, I'm Yoshiller, and welcome back to some more of my Pokemon Scarlet walkthrough. In the previous parts, I began taking on the BB League's Elite Four, and after defeating the first member, I am now ready to take on the second. But before I do, I'd like to remind you folks of a few things. Thing number one, I am intending to take on the BB League in a clockwise order. So I started here in the Canyon biome, I defeated the first member, now I'm going to make my way up into the Polar biome, we're going to skip that Delibird raid, and we're going to go straight into the Dragon-type member of the Elite Four. Now, Dragon-type Pokemon are a tricky bunch. Back in the day, they were the powerhouse type of the Pokemon games, only reserved for very powerful Pokemon. And then more and more Pokemon were Dragon-type, and to balance out the metagame, the Pokemon Company created Fairy-type Pokemon, and now they're just another type with a lot of resistances. Even so, I think I've got just the team to take on this Dragon-type member, and that brings me to thing number two, point number two. This is the team that I intend to use. As a friendly reminder, I am rotating out the Pokemon that I intend to use for this post-game DLC portion of my Pokemon Scarlet walkthrough, as I've collected a lot of Pokemon over the years in all of my other walkthrough series. So I thought it'd be fun to give each of these Pokemon a chance in the spotlight. The team I've decided today will consist of Serperior for my Pokemon White walkthrough in 2010, Arcanine for my Pokemon White 2 walkthrough, Scizor. Now, I've had a Scizor, but in the previous part of this walkthrough, I actually went and did a Scizor Swarm, and I caught another Scizor, so I thought it'd be fun to go ahead and use this Scizor rather than the powerful level 100 one that I've been using for raids and whatnot. Dragology for my Pokemon Y walkthrough. Weavile also for my Pokemon Y walkthrough. I tried using Weavile in the previous part of this walkthrough, and he didn't really get a proper time in the spotlight, so I'm giving him a shot at redemption. And Tatsugiri, just so that I can have at least one Pokemon for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet on my team. But with any luck, this will create a team that won't just sweep through everything. It'll give me a decent challenge. I figure it's not super fun to just go through the entire game with level 100 Pokemon. So I'm trying to use some variety here. And for the most part, these are the original versions of Pokemon that I used from their original walkthroughs. I just deposited them from Pokemon Home. Okay, but before I actually continue on with this, I'm sorry for the delay, I want to get these Pokemon battle ready, because while they may be EV trained, they still have a couple of other things to be desired. Namely, Serperior's ability. When you get a Snivy in Pokemon Black or White, you will have a Snivy whose ability will be Overgrow by default. However, if you change Snivy's ability to its hidden ability, then you get something a lot more dangerous and useful. Allow me to demonstrate. I've obtained a fair share of ability patches from doing raid battles in my own time. This will allow me to change Serperior's ability to its hidden ability, and Contrary makes Serperior one of the most useful starter Pokemon to use in a competitive battle, because Serperior's Contrary ability will stack with some particular moves. Also, while I'm at it, I should change Scissor's ability to Technician, because having Scizor without Technician, it's just not all that useful. Anyway, the main thing is to have Serperior with Contrary, because up to this point, I've never actually been able to compete with a Serperior with this ability. Yeah, up to now, I've been primarily using a physically attacking Serperior. I was using it based on its default Overgrow ability, so I gave it moves that I thought played off it pretty well, like Coil. I didn't give it these other moves, but we do want it to have Leaf Storm. That is going to be the main move to have on a Serperior with Contrary. Yeah, any move that would drop its stats will now raise them. I could actually go ahead and make that the first move if I wanted, so we're going to go ahead and put that up here. Leaf Storm would normally... What the heck? This boosts... Oh, it's telling me the description for Coil. There we go. Sorry. Leaf Storm is a special attack that would normally drop your special attack stat by 2 stages after you've used it. However, if you have Contrary, it'll boost your special attack stat by 2 stages. So, you now have a 130 power special attack that will boost your special attack stat every time you use it. You see where I'm going with this? You can now turn Serperior into a special sweeper if you wanted to, and it's a strategy that I'd like to use today. The only downside is Serperior doesn't actually have too many special attacks. The rest of these aren't particularly useful. No worries, it's times like these where I'm glad that I have the TM machine. So we'll go ahead and that's not the TM machine, that's the TM machine. There you go. Do I have any BBQs that want me to make it TM? Because now I'm ready to use it. Let's see, we're gonna sort by... There's a particular move that I want to use. Dragon Dance, Dragon Pulse, yes! Yes! That's the good stuff, and Serperior can learn this. This, combined with Leaf Storm, makes Serperior a very dangerous threat, because Dragon-type moves can hit all Pokemon for neutral damage except for Steel, which is resisted by Dragon, and Fairy, which is immune to it. But Grass will deal neutral damage to Steel, or Grass will deal neutral damage to Fairy, sorry. We'll go ahead and get rid of Coil, because that's not going to be super useful to me anymore. Coil is an otherwise fantastic move for a Superior because it boosts your attack, defense, and accuracy, but if I have Contrary, it's gonna lower all of those stats instead. So we're gonna now play around the fact that this is going to be a special attacking Superior. Grass Pledge is an interesting move. Maybe if I pair Superior with Delphox in the future, I can make that work. Otherwise, Knockoff on Superior isn't such a bad idea. It's a physical attacker, which kind of goes against the idea of me running a special attacking Superior now. But Superior is also very fast. So having a fast Pokemon with Knockoff is going to be particularly useful in these upcoming battles. And while Gastro Acid is a fun gimmicky move, I think we'll just give Superior Knockoff. I'd like for Superior to have Glare, a move that paralyzes, but I think that's an egg move. I can get that later. For now, that's probably gonna do it. I could give Superior Terra Blast now, couldn't I? Superior's default Terra type is going to be Grass type, but I could change it later. Or I could just like Terrestrialize Superior into a stronger Grass type, I don't know. I mean, Giga Drain's a fantastic Grass type special attack, but I don't need 2 Grass type attacks. So I'll put Terra Blast here now. I don't know if I'm gonna Terrestrial or change Superior's Terra type by the end of this video, but I'll have it in case I change my mind. How's everyone else doing? It would namely come down to, well, I'll go ahead and check out everyone else's moves just real quickly. One moment, please. So this Scizor, what moves do you have? Let's see, Iron Head's a decent move, but a Scizor without Bullet Punch, like what's even the point? We gotta have that on there. The other moves are fine. We can go ahead and replace Iron Head. There we go. And poof. Thank you. Let's see. But I think something like Crunch will be better. There we go. Boom, baby. All right, and then into Flamethrower. Very good. All right, and then last and most certainly not least, we're gonna go ahead and look at Dragalge. So Sludge Bomb, Hydro Pump is fine. We can do a little better than that with regards to other moves though. Dragon Pulse, yes. We absolutely want that. Thank you. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of Aqua Tail. Very good, very good. All right. Yeah, that is kind of the downside of Dragalge, is that Dragalge also has a limited move pool. In fact, basically all the Pokemon that I'm using in this part, besides maybe Arcanine, have limited move pools. Scizor, Superior, Tatsugiri, they all have limited move pools. I thought that maybe there's a new move that Dragalge could have that's part of the DLC that maybe I could teach it, but I don't think I'm gonna have the TM for it. Yeah, I mean, between Dragalge and Gudra's gonna have the bigger moveset. I don't know, I thought maybe it could learn like, I don't know. I thought maybe it could learn like Grass Knot or something. It's gonna primarily have water and poison type moves. It's meant just to be a wall. I kind of wish I found my black sludge for it. Oh, Icy Wind on Dragalge is not a bad idea. It's coverage and it adds utility for a otherwise primarily bulky Pokemon. I like that. And it's gonna be better than Outrage, at least in my situational circumstances. So there we go, that'll do. Thank you. That'll work for now, given its limited move pool. I think we're gonna be okay otherwise. It's not like I have many moveset options. Okay. We'll travel over 500 yards. Yeah, what are my BBQs, by the way? Catch a poison type. Okay, so I might not be doing a whole lot of BBQs in this video. In any case, I've already got the area on the map marked, correct? So let's go ahead and just engage in a dragon type battle. And this will actually be my first time kind of exploring the polar biome. I would like to go straight into the battle, do it, and then end the part. There will be other opportunities for me to catch some Pokemon, but I don't know. I mean, if I see some items along the way, who am I to pass them up, right? Plus, this is a good opportunity for me to get some extra Terra Shards, because this DLC, yeah, see, just like that. This DLC has made it easier than ever to get them. Although, I said I want to get distracted, but maybe I should go ahead and catch this here Porygon. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really used to seeing Porygon just out here in the wild. Porygon is a pretty interesting Pokemon. I mean, in the past couple of parts, I was using a shiny Porygon Z. Ooh, yeah. So Porygon is a Pokemon that can evolve twice. It evolves both times through trait evolution, though, making it particularly challenging to evolve, especially if you don't have friends. But as a Porygon Z user, I can recommend Porygon as a decent special attacker. You can also just leave Porygon as Porygon 2, a lot of players will do that, and it becomes quite a bulky Pokemon, especially since Porygon 2 can benefit from having Eviolite because it's capable of evolving again. In any case, I'm hoping I can just make this quick. I'm just gonna use a regular Dragon Pulse and hope that that doesn't KO you. There we go, let's give that a try. Oh yeah, that did like nothing, and that's a good thing. Try attack, there we go. All right, now try attack, didn't do anything. All right, Now allow me to demonstrate the perk of using Leaf Storm on a superior whose ability is contrary. Now this still shouldn't KO you. Very good. But now I'm at +2 special attack, which basically means if I were to attack you with any other special attack, that probably would KO you. Woo! All right. Yes, getting hurt by the recoil. Okay, I better catch you before you take yourself out. Now, I have the ability to catch Porygon in whatever I want. Yep, a Heal Ball seems oddly fitting. Let's go ahead and give that a try. Go Heal Ball. Thank you. Did not even shake. Well, hopefully this Porygon doesn't take itself out right now, but it's probably gonna take out my superior. Sorry, Superior, hopefully you'll have a better chance to shine during the upcoming Elite Four battle. I said I wouldn't get distracted by catching a Pokemon along the way, and doggone it, I couldn't even go 2 seconds without doing so. All right, well, you know what? This Porygon wants to be a special attacker, well, then I'm gonna send in a special wall. Here is Dragology, my Seaweed Dragon-type Pokemon. All right, I'm willing to try the other Heal Ball on you, and if this doesn't catch you, then I'm just gonna be flat out of Heal Balls. Come on, Porygon, we can make this work. 1, 2, 3, boom. Yeah, we couldn't dare let Superior get any of those experience points, huh? Couldn't get caught in front of old Superior. That's fine, I should be grateful I caught this Porygon a lot faster than it could have gone, and at least some of my other Pokemon got experience points. And I still love Porygon. Here we go. It is an artificial Pokemon. Since it doesn't breathe, people are excited by its potential to be useful in any environment. Well, it is a man-made Pokemon. I should hope that it was made to be useful in a variety of specific environments. But there's Porygon. I'll worry about getting Porygon 2, its evolution, a different day. Otherwise, no more detours. I gotta go back and heal. That's what I get for having a slight detour, right? Now I gotta go back and heal. I mean, I can catch a quick Lapras, but I'll be back over here in due time. I'll catch a bunch of other Pokemon. The polar biome is definitely exciting. It's definitely a fascinating location. It definitely contrasts from the other biomes. But for now, we've got to heal. And then I've got an Elite Four battle to do, darn it. Oh, hang on. I mean, I do want TMs made, but that's not the TM machine. I mean, that is the TM machine, but I need the healing machine. Here we go. I'd like to heal my Pokemon, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, in theory, I could utilize the polar biome as an opportunity to just have Superior go out and attack a bunch of Pokemon, but if I'm gonna do that, I think I should only do that against Pokemon that I've already obtained in the Pokedex before. Okay, I cleared a BBQ for just wandering back to the Pokemon Center because I traveled 700 yards or whatever. Well, great. I know I said no more distractions, but I think the main Pokemon that's gonna be around here is gonna be this Seel right here. No, literally, the Pokemon's name is Seel. This is a classic cute Pokemon that I think a lot of Pokemon forget about. This water ice type Pokemon doesn't otherwise have a whole lot going for it, but I did say water ice type. That means it has a higher chance of being caught in a dive ball because dive balls have a higher chance of catching water type Pokemon. So I'm hoping I can just chuck this, catch you immediately, and then you'll be registered to my Pokedex, and then I can just have Superior defeat any upcoming Seel. Perfect, see, that was much better, and now I can catch a Pokemon while Superior was actually on the screen. Very good, very quick, I respect it. All right, but otherwise, no more detours, all right? Just had to get a little bit of extra experience right there. Seel, the sea lion Pokemon, not even the Seel Pokemon. The protrusion on its head is very hard. It is used for bashing through thick ice. Yes, very good. It's a cute Pokemon, though. I like Seel. I really like Seel. I just, I already have a water ice Pokemon that I commonly use in the form of Lapras. But I can still have, come on, go on up. I can still press the R button and have Superior just take you out. There you go, boom. And now I'll get a bunch of Seel shards. There we go, boom. All right. I mean, do I dare do like a test battle to test out my double strategy? All right, after I take out this Seel right here. There you go, boom. And this Milcery. All right, that's not a shiny Milcery, because if it were, it would have darker eyes, and Superior would be hesitant to defeat it. All right. I know. Hello, Superior. It's been so long since I've been able to use you. You weren't usable in Pokemon Sword and Shield. All right, take out that Milcery, and then we'll do a quick double battle, okay? Quick one, all right? And then actually no more detours. I know this is called the polar biome, but what does polar mean anyway? I mean, it's used to refer to colder locations. Oh, yep, you're cold, all right. Oh, I expect that little detail. All right, Duosion and Quillfish. All right, Quillfish is a water poison type Pokemon, unless this is a Hisuian Quillfish. No, it's just a regular Quillfish. Water poison type it is then, which means it'll be weak to my Leaf Storm attack. And then Duosion is just a bulky psychic type Pokemon. I fought its evolution in the previous video, so I shouldn't have too much issue taking it out now, and it's times like these where I'm glad that I gave Arcanine the crunch attack. Let's give that a try, boom. Yep, Superior is speedy. There we go, oh, never mind. That is a Hisuian Quillfish. Therefore, it's just poison dark type. Very well, didn't take out either of them. There's a decent chance that Superior might go down on this turn. Oh, never mind, Quillfish is just using Rain Dance. Not even worried, because we've already got a Snowstorm in effect, and then Shadow Ball into the Arcanine, who should be able to take it. Very good. All right, well, in that case, I'm at +2 special attack, and now that we know that Leaf Storm is not very effective toward this Quillfish, we're gonna go for the Dragon Pulse instead. We're gonna go ahead and crunch the Duosion, and then that should just wrap up the battle. So there we go, try that on for size. Still not a whole lot of damage. Yeah, because my Superior's EVs are not in special attack. I realize that that's a problem. Well, the good news is Duosion was able to go down while Superior was still on the field, so Superior can get some extra experience. There you go, and still going for Rain Dance. All right, well, this is just gonna be free XP for me then. So we'll do Dragon Pulse once more, and then we'll go ahead and, no, we'll just do Crunch. No, I shouldn't do Crunch. We can just do Flare Blitz into it, because it's just not water type right now. So boom, Dragon Pulse it. There we go. And that was enough to take it out. Good job, fellas. Good job. These are my Unova Pokemon here. Pokemon Black and White 1 and Pokemon Black and White 2 being represented on the field right now. Very good, very good. Oh, you try to say polar? It's not that difficult. Although maybe my gear was kind of like thermal gear. That's what's keeping me warm. In recent times, I've grown comfortable with thermal gear, so I wouldn't be too surprised if like my character in this game was actually wearing it right here. Yeah, moving to a colder location makes you real comfortable with thermal gear real quickly. Oof, okay, I was just trying to KO you. I've already caught this Pokemon, but, you know, let's go ahead and do a quick little Leaf Storm into Dragon Pulse KO, huh? So, boom, there's the Leaf Storm. Ooh, don't even need the Dragon Pulse. That's more like it. Good job, Superior. Yeah, I guess it's fitting that I have my starter from Pokemon Black and White on the field right now, because we have all that Pokemon Black and White representation going on here in the DLC with the music and all that, and the character references. Ooh. As much as I want, and probably should catch some extra Pokemon right now, I think it would be in my best interest to just grab the items and keep making my way toward the flag, all right? There's all sorts of Pokemon here. I'll come back and catch these Pokemon in future parts. I already got distracted by catching a Seel and by doing that double battle. And now that that's done, I must focus on the BB League. I mean, I'm going the wrong way, actually. Which is a tactical choice. I'm choosing to go on the higher ground so that I can more easily access where the flag is. Is the flag gonna be at the top? No, it doesn't look like it. Is the flag gonna be this? Nah, that's just like a general classroom area. Yeah, that's right, I'm part of an academy. There's supposed to be classrooms here. Am I supposed to be doing homework? Or are like the BBQs my homework? Because if so, that's the world's easiest homework. I wish my homework was like that in real life, but alas. I mean, I don't know. I personally really enjoyed my time in school. I was an honors and AP student, and I really liked my teachers, and I really liked my fellow students, and I liked learning the subject material. I just always hated homework. If I didn't have to deal with homework, I would enjoy my classes a lot more. And I wasn't, hey look, a TM for Icy One, how about that? I wasn't a straight A student. A's and B's, but I don't know, I liked school. Sometimes I miss it, and then I think about homework, and then I'm like, okay, never mind, I don't wanna have to deal with school anymore. You know, cause I go home and do videos, and that's kind of like homework, but I enjoy doing this, right? Like, I have an obligation, I feel obligated to complete this Pokemon Scarlet walkthrough, right? I'm already so close, I'm already 84 parts in, whatever. May as well finish it at this point, right? That's fine. It's basically homework, but it's homework I do not mind doing. I am more than willing to sit down and play Pokemon for an hour or two at a time, right? It's fine. Maybe school conditioned that into me. The idea that I have to sit down for an hour or two and just do something, I'll do it. And I mean, I had a comfortable homework doing setup back in the day. No, Superior, you can't take that out, really? Let's put you back to full health and I'll continue this homework conversation. All right, try that again, Superior. No, really, you have a dark type attack, Superior. You should be able to one-hit KO this thing with knockoff. Hang on a second, I'm not done talking about homework. Though frankly, I probably should be, but oh, I also like the little detail of Superior actually having the ice on it. That's kind of cool. Yeah, but I don't know what the big deal was, Superior. Whatever, it's taken care of now. Now we'll get the Solosis gel, great. Yeah, I think school conditioned me pretty well for the real world. Like, I know people always like to say, you know, when are you gonna use algebra and trigonometry in real life? When are you gonna use US history in real life? Like, I get that. But I also think the importance of a teacher is to also just kind of really be your life mentor. Like, really just be willing to have those down-to-earth conversations with you. I don't know. Maybe I lucked out because I'm an honors and AP student and I was surrounded by other classmates that were actually somewhat eager to learn the course material and were actually eager to get good grades and whatnot. I was surrounded by somewhat like-minded individuals that also might have had the same mentality of me when it came to school, that they didn't mind school, they just hated doing homework. Like, I get it. The point I'm making is I feel confident in my abilities to take on the world. I can, like, crush an essay. I still can do at least basic arithmetic and mathematics. I still have a decent understanding as to how certain things in the world work. I'm not an engineer. I'm not trying to be an engineer. I'm not trying to be a doctor. I'm just trying to get to the end of the day and hopefully one day I can get a job at Nintendo. But I do think the things that I learned while I was in school were beneficial, and I kind of miss the school days. And there's still a part of me that thinks I should go back to college and should still finish up school. That's a whole conversation for another time, and I'm getting ready to do this BB League challenge, so maybe I'll save that conversation for later. I shouldn't even be grinding right now. I should just get ready for the battle. Yeah, you wish you had Contrary, huh? Well, maybe you don't. Magic Guard's actually a good ability for you. It's a good ability for me, too. But nah, you're not keeping that Contrary. As soon as this battle's over, I'm taking that back, thank you, and I'm taking all this experience with me. Thank you, thank you. All right, and then it is enough experience to get Arcanine to level 64. All right, now there's one last thing I'd like to do now that I'm at the Polar Plaza. So, I don't know how often I'm gonna be using Leaf Storm, but I think it would be a good idea to use a PP up. I think I picked up one along the way over here, right? And I didn't really acknowledge it, so let's drop down to here. And then that's all I'm really gonna do. I think swapping, oh, I could put a life orb. No, that's okay. I think swapping natures and giving extra experience candy, like in and of itself is fine. But I think doing that would kind of negate the point of me wanting to give myself a little bit of a challenge, right? So let's just go ahead and do this on Leaf Storm, boom. We're going all the way with this, here you go. Boom. And then I should be able to get one more on it and bring it up to 8. There you go. And then anything else? I guess I can put it on Dragon Pulse too. All right, that should do it. All right, oh yeah, let me buy some heal balls before I forget. So I would like to make a purchase, yes please. I don't need these items, I need the heal balls. And I'm gonna take a bunch of those because I imagine there will be a fair share of Pokemon that will match this color combinations as I try to catch everything and fill out the BB Pokedex in the future. There we go, boom. Anything else while I'm here? Oh wait, actually, I might want a couple more repeat balls. There you go. And Premier Ball in the house, thank you. Luxury Ball, I mean, these are pricey, and for good reason, but I'll buy 11 more. May as well spend all my money right now, right? I'm about to do a battle, I'm totally gonna win it, and then I'll get some extra money to spend afterwards, so let's go to town right now. Everything else should be fine. I don't know that I'm gonna need the X items, I don't really intend to use them, and then the ingredients. Is there any ingredients that I do not have in my possession? Oh, yes! I don't have cloth sticks, of course. I need 11 of those, obviously. There you go. All right, everything else ought to be fine. Oh, wait, no, I'm missing the wasabi. I gotta have the wasabi. You know how much people love wasabi. I don't really care for wasabi. All right, I don't need to be, I saw that there was another ingredient that I'm missing. I'm getting beside the point. That's too many distractions. First with the Pokemon, then with the trainer battle, now with the buying stuff at the store. Nah, we're just gonna go up here and we're gonna get ready for that next battle. All right, Drayton, are you down on this side? Hello, Drayton. What's the best way to approach you? Talk to me for Elite Trial. Got it, I'm not talking to Drayton just yet. I'm talking to you. Ooh, but I do like seeing the other dragons in the background. Yeah? You wanna see my dragon for a brief moment? Check this out. All right, we're gonna put you at the front, Mr. Tatsu. That's my dragon. Yeah, I considered having a team of all dragons for this video, but I thought that kinda wouldn't be fun. I thought it would be more fun to have a strategy in which my entire team isn't dragons, but I brought a couple. I got Mr. Tatsu, and of course I've got Yugology, the Drugology. Boom, there are my dragons. All right, so if that's dragon enough for you, that's dragon enough for me, but I'm sorry to be dragging on this video. Here you go, back to the front with you. And then here, change position, you two, perfect. All right, talk to me for Elite Trial, I'm ready for this. Welcome to the Polar Plaza. We're the team that supports Drayton of the Elite Four. And you're Yoshiller, right? One of the BB League challengers? That is me. Can we get this on? It is a little cold here. We need to hand over 50 BP if you want to take on the Elite Trial here. Are you willing to pay? Oh, I'm willing to pay. Take that BP. I got my left-handed throwing style. I'm good to go. Whoa, hold up. My friend gets in here free. Really? I mean, I don't mind. I'm good for it. Are you sure, Drayster? The rules say. Also, yeah, I'm surprised you're not covered by like a wall, or you don't have a heater next to you. Maybe you're just not cold, I don't know. Just charge it to my account. That ought to take care of it, yeah? That's not... Okay, understood. I'll make an exception. Any thanks, my man. There's my champ in the making. Thanks for coming. Let's hit the battle court real quick. Yeah, are we going straight into the battle, or do you need me to do something where I fly through some more rings? What you got for me, Drayton? Need me to go take pictures of Pokemon? What you got? Feast your eyes on the majesty of the Polar Plaza battle court. Nah, it's basically the exact same battle court as in the other plazas, just colder. Yeah, we'll see if the battle takes advantage of that. I'm a cold weather kind of guy. Not what you'd expect from a dragon-type user, right? No, I guess not. Although nowadays we have another dragon ice-type Pokemon in the form of Baxcalibur. Before that, it was just Kyurem, a legendary Pokemon, and even then people weren't really using Kyurem for its ice typing. Anyhow, buddy, you came to do my elite trial, not listen to me ramble, so let's hop to it. Yeah, I'm ready to do your trial. My viewers are probably tired of listening to me ramble, too. I call my elite trial Terrarium-Only battles. Your goal is to clobber 3 of your fellow league clubbers in battle. Simple enough, right? But it's called Terrarium-Only for a reason. You can only use Pokemon that meet 2 conditions. Oh? First, they gotta be Pokemon that were caught living wild in the terrarium. Second, you gotta be the one who caught them. Unless your whole party of Pokemon meets these conditions, no elite trial for you. I know I'm asking a lot, but what fun would it be if you just dipped into your vault of beefy Pokemon and cheesed your way through? About that. Well, then that means the only Pokemon that would qualify would be Scizor. I have to go and catch another Pokemon real quickly. Your opponents are under the same conditions, so you can't be too mad about it. What do you say, bud? Ready for my elite trial? I'm actually not, because my Pokemon don't meet your criteria, but I'm curious what happens if I just say I'm ready. That's your cue, underlings! Come on out! Oh, is it just gonna let me do it anyway? Doesn't matter. I'm ready, hello, let's go! My trial is about skill, but it's chill. Take it at whatever pace you want. If you want to dive right into battling your 3 clubmates, go nuts! Rather stroll around the terrarium catching Pokemon first? No problem. So go on, get out there and chill it up. Good luck, everyone, give it your best shot. Elite trial, win the Terrarium-Only battles. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna let me do this battle. I think I gotta go catch a backup option. Let's see. I love Pokemon with some brittle gray tones. Ready to battle me? I am. What was it gonna say? Gracious me! Your Pokemon don't meet the trial conditions. Come back with only Pokemon you caught yourself here in the terrarium. Very well. Let's see what I can do then. I would prefer to use these exact Pokemon. I don't suppose that, I don't know, Weavile or Tatsugiri or Arcanine are obtainable here? Okay, here's kind of what I'm thinking. I didn't want to have to use Alcremie in this video, but I think Alcremie is the play. Oh, and this is a good reminder to actually move these Pokemon over to the proper boxes. Not that it's gonna matter because I'm gonna move a bunch of other stuff around in just a moment anyway. But okay, here's what I'm thinking. When I came to the terrarium, I caught a shiny Milcery and I evolved it into a shiny Alcremie. And she is sitting, no, not that one. It is this one right here, Devil's Food. So I'm not opposed to using Alcremie again for the time being, and we'll just have this be a situation where maybe it's Scizor and Alcremie in the front, because these are 2 Pokemon that I caught while I was here. And if I'm gonna do that, then I am gonna go ahead and make Scizor's nature better, because we don't need a speed nature. So give me just a moment then. I guess I'm not done preparing some things. So we're gonna go ahead and give you, no, we need one that doesn't hinder your attack. Yeah, special defense is fine. But I probably, okay, you know what? Do I not have an adamant mint? Oh, I do have an adamant mint. Okay, then we'll use that. Boom. All right, thank you. All right, and then we are gonna give you, so we're gonna sort by type, and we're gonna go over to, we're gonna go over to my feathers. Look at all that. All right, we're gonna just max that out. There you go. Lots and lots of that, okay? So if that's how things are gonna be, if I have to use Pokemon that I obtained here in the terrarium, then maybe it is a good thing that I obtained this here Scizor in the previous part and Alcremie when I first entered this whole location. All right, and if we're gonna do that, I am going to get both of these Pokemon up to level 68. So we're gonna sort, oh no, I'm in the wrong thing. Okay, so we're gonna go over here. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Where's my candy? Where's my candy? Hang on, hang on. So we're gonna sort by name, because it'll be faster to pull up the candy that way. All right, so EXP candy. I got lots of it, so we'll use 2 of those. There you go, level 68. And then just 1 for the all creamy. All right, there. That should pose a decent challenge with just the 2 of you. We're gonna hope for the best. And you might be wondering, why did I decide to finally use all creamy while standing on top of this pillar? Well, 1, I wanted the view, and 2, there's a TM up here. Boom, look at that nasty plot. All right, and that way I can jump off and get saved by Rotom. Great. All right, so with these 2 Pokemon, I'm ready to take on the other challengers here. And I don't know if they're gonna use Dragon-type Pokemon. All I know is that they're gonna use other Pokemon that were naturally obtained here in the terrarium. So let's just see how this goes. I'm very curious. I love Pokemon with some brittle gray tones. Ready to battle me? I'm ready to battle you. Let's do it. What? With oh, I have to put the others in the box. All right, give me a moment. Give me a moment. Okay. All right, hang on a second. Only Pokemon. Okay, I'm like making a mess here. Let's put the Pokemon that I intend to use for the rest of this video over here. All right, so right there, and then Dragology, you're gonna sit for a moment. Weavile, you're gonna sit for a moment. Mr. Tatsu, you're gonna sit for a moment. All right, let's give this a try. Just the two. All right. If I'm gonna do this at this point, then if I'm gonna solo them with just 2 Pokemon, I think I'm allowed to bring them up to level 70. How about that, huh? Let's do that. All right, so we're gonna do, all right. We're gonna do 2 more of those. Oh, okay, you need 1 more. You got it. Boom. All right, and then you need 2 more. No, you need 1 more beyond that. There you go. All right. You know what, actually? You know what, if I'm really gonna do this, here's also where my head's at. I'm gonna go, well, 1, I'm gonna change your nickname. Okay, so give me a second. We're gonna change your nickname. So boom. So you will also be Ryan, named after the Xenoblade character. Hey, the original Scizor I used back in the day was not caught by me. It was traded to me. All right, and then we're gonna go over to Symbol. And then we're gonna do that to denote that this is the Scizor that I obtained here in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. All right, folks, I'm gonna fly out of here real quickly. I'm gonna get Super Battle ready. And we will now go over to not Kichikami. We're gonna go back to Paldea temporarily, and I'm gonna change the Terra typing of my Pokemon. And I can do that by going over here to Medali. Yes, finding all of those Terra shards while here at the BB Academy is going to prove to be absolutely useful. Now let me think about this for a second. Which Terra types do I want to use? I could go defensive and make it so that Scizor won't immediately get 1-hit KO'd by a fire move. Therefore, I can make Scizor a water or a rock Terra type. Or I could go offensive, just make him full-on bug or steel type and just have him go ham. Steel would be the more optimal, I suppose. Then with All Creamy is supposed to be a defensive Pokemon. She already has Fairy for her Terra type, but I suppose I could give her a Steel Terra type. Although then I'd have 2 Steel types. Let's see, because she's weak to Steel and Poison. Well, Steel would be the optimal type for her to have. Okay, then maybe we'll do that. I'm only using her for 3 battles. So let's see. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do, what do I wanna do for, maybe we should go defensive for both. So we'll do Water for Scizor. That way his 4 times weakness to fire will become a resistance instead. So there we go, boom, thank you. Yes, there we go. All right, so now I have a Water Terra Scizor. All right, and now we'll go ahead, just in case, we'll go ahead and get Steel for the Alcremie. Now I can only terrestrialize 1 Pokemon per battle, but this will allow me to basically have pivot options. Yeah, Fairy would be good for, oh, I gotta change your moves as well. That's a good reminder, okay. So we'll change you to Steel Terra type. Very good, just gotta be tactical about this. You having Decorate is fine. All right, but you need some better moves than that, girl. Let's see what we got. So check that summary. Let's see, so we're gonna do, yeah, so we gotta change moves, because now we don't need Misty Terrain. We absolutely do not need that. Entrainment is an amusing ability, or amusing attack, but we're not gonna use that. Let me look at my TMs. Bag. You gotta have like a fire move or something in here, right? Let's see, there's gotta be something that you can learn. Actually, I can check this by like going this way, right? Check summary, change moves, use TMs, and then it should be It should just, yeah, sort it by the ones you can learn. Okay, so Energy Ball is not going to be useful because we're fighting Dragon-type Pokemon. Well, I guess I'm going straight for coverage, right? So maybe not Stored Power. Metronome would be a very, very amusing thing to use if I didn't just have 2 Pokemon in my party for all of this. Let's see, Charm, Fake Tears. You gotta have more than that, don't you? Energy Ball? It's kind of where my head's at. Misty, well, no, but they're not gonna use dragon moves on me, right? Otherwise, this would be the move to have. What am I, is someone gonna have a Flygon? Then I just use a fair, okay. So I would need something to check for steel type Pokemon then. I need like a fire type move. Yeah, because otherwise my Pokemon are gonna be very unuseful for that. Well, okay. Maybe that's the play. Maybe I do have Terra Fire Alcremie and Teacher Terra Blast? Maybe that's the move to use. Terra Fire Alcremie. Yeah, and if they use a steel type move on me, I'll resist it. Okay, I think that's the play then. So we'll give you Terra Blast, and we'll get rid of Misty Terrain, and we'll go for Fire type instead. That way it's kind of both offensive and defensive. All right, let's give it a try. All right, so we're gonna go for Fire instead. I know I just wasted all of those Steel Terra Shards, but I'll get more. I'll get more. All right, so boom. And this way I won't have 2 steel types if it comes down to it. There we go. All right, so I might be terrestrializing a lot. Maybe I'm overthinking this. All right, let's head on out of here then. I'm ready, I'm ready. So we're gonna head out of here. Just trying to abide by the rules of this Elite Four challenge. I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna make it work. All right, so we're gonna step out of the building. Now we have a fire type move. Only after I terrestrialize, but it'll be fine. Okay, so it'll basically make it so that Alcremie is about to get nuked with dragon type moves, but with any luck, with the combination of Scizor by her side, they'll just take out everything that comes their way. All right, we're gonna see if I can do this with just 2 level 70 Pokemon, and only the 2. Only the 2, all right? Now, Scizor is not properly EV trained, and frankly, neither is the Alcremie, now that I'm thinking about it. But we'll see what results out of all this, all right? I am gonna save right here. All right, and then Rocky Helmet and Leftovers. Yeah, 2 fairly defensive Pokemon that are gonna have to be somewhat offensive in this challenge. And then I'm just gonna jump up this to save some time. All right, let's get it on. I've got my 2 Pokemon here. All right, if you're ready to finally battle me, I'm ready to finally battle you. All right, you want some gray tones? Well, my shiny Alcremee's kind of gray. Hooray, good luck to both of us. All right, it's just 3 battles. And with each battle, I'll be gaining experience, and therefore my Pokemon may potentially level up, and then I'll be even stronger for the upcoming battles. Let's give this a try. I think Scizor and Alcremie can potentially do it. I think I'm pretty well prepared. I don't want to just sweep through this, but I don't want to lose either. All right, there we go. So you do have a nice combination of fossil-based Pokemon from the Sinnoh region. All right, they're both rock-type Pokemon, but Bastiodon is part Steel-type. All right, I think it's in my best interest to actually just go straight for the Swords Dance then. And we are evenly leveled, so this should lead to an interesting fight. Now, what do I want to do here? If I Terrestrialize, I can resist a Steel-type move, but there's always the chance that they might use a Rock-type move on me, and then I'll therefore become weak to it. So I think instead, the move is actually just to go for the Decorate onto Scizor and hope for the best. So boom, Alcremie goes first. Yeah, I guess these are fossil Pokemon, so it should stand to reason that they would be pretty slow. And then Scizor should be able to take a hit from them. So boom, and then after a Swords Dance, I'll be at +3 attack. Oh, Scizor outspeeds them as well. Very good. All right, let's see how this goes. Let's see what moves they intend to use. Scary Face. Oh, well, that's not gonna matter if you use it on Scizor, because Scizor is about to use Bullet Punch. You use it on Alcremie, interesting. And then Rock Slide. Okay, so I'm glad I didn't Terrestrialize, and Alcremie's the only one that got hit by it. Okay, so it was smart of me not to Terrestrialize. There we go, we've got the Leftovers going into effect. Very good, very good. All right, so in that case, now I should be able to go for the Bullet Punch onto Rampardos, and I guess still just Decorate onto Scizor. There's not really a whole lot that Alcremie can do here. There we go, boom. All right, Rampardos down, very good, and you only had 2 Pokemon as well, right? So this ought to be fine. And then Bullet Punch will deal neutral damage toward this Bastiodon here. All right, there we go. Boom, baby. Alcremie's being a good support partner while Scizor does the sweep. Now I'm at +4 attack, so maybe a Bullet Punch will be enough to take you down. Ooh, okay, there it goes. All right, Alcremie, maybe I should Terrestrialize you just in case worst comes to worst, huh? I think Scizor can take this thing out. It might take 2 turns to do it. Bastiodon's fairly defensive. So we'll do this, boom. And then we'll do this, and then we'll Terra Blast you. Let's give that a try. All right, we're gonna put that Fire Terra typing on this Alcremie to good use. And I haven't really terrestrialized a whole lot throughout this walkthrough, so cherish the moment of me terrestrializing a Pokemon for competitive use. There we go. Oh, you know what? That Fire Terra type goes well with her little flower decorations in her eyes. I quite like that I chose to go for fire. All right, let's see if this takes you out. Ooh, even at +4. Oh, you have Sturdy, never mind. Well, okay, then I'm glad that I terrestrialized. Let's see. And even with the speed drop, Alcremie is outspeeding this Bastiodon. It just shows you how slow this Bastiodon is, because let me tell you, Alcremie is not a fast Pokemon. Well, there we go. That worked out. Is that enough experience to get both of my Pokemon to level up? It is. It is not. Your Pokemon are like gems. Well, thank you. That shiny Alcremie is a prize to me, isn't it? She has her charm. All right, so let's go ahead and just heal you up. Primarily the Alcremie. Yeah, Scizor didn't even take a hit. All right, well, that maybe is just the strat, isn't it? For now, I'm quite the cool customer. Ready to shiver? I suppose. Are you gonna use any Ice Dragons on me? Are you gonna go ahead and use that Baxcalibur against me? Because if so, I've got a Steel type Pokemon that will be super effective towards you. So let's see what you got. Let's see if you're gonna benefit from this frosty weather. All right, let's go. By Winter. Your name's actually Winter? How fitting. And how somewhat unfortunate. That's a cute name. All right, we've got an Alolan Sandslash, an Ice Steel type Pokemon, and a Dugong, a Water Ice type Pokemon. Well, I guess they're not all using dragons. That settles that, but that kind of works out for me. What I can do is I can actually go for a Sword Stance on Scizor right here, and I think I can go straight into the Terra Blast. So, oh, wait, hang on. Oh, I didn't heal up. In order for me to regain my Terra Charge, I needed to go back to the little Pokemon Center and heal up. I didn't even think about that. Never mind. We're not going to terrestrialize in this battle. This is where it would have been particularly useful. Okay, then we're going to go for the same strategy. We're going to Swords Dance, and then we're going to go ahead and I guess just decorate the Scizor to immediately put me at +3. Yeah, Alcremie's still the fastest thing on the field. All right, that's a good reminder. After these battles, or at least after this battle, I got to go and heal up so I can get my Terra Charge back. All right, both my Pokemon still outspeed you, which is fascinating. Okay. Neither of them have EVs, EV training and speed, so whatever, okay? No worries, you got hurt by the Rocky Helmet because you did a physical attack toward me. Iron Head, that's gonna hurt. But she's alive! She's alive, and I know that she outspeeds you, so that'll give me one quick hit to get on the both of you. And Steel will deal neutral damage to both of you because Alolan Sandslash being part Steel type means that it'll resist Steel, but it's part Ice type, so therefore this does neutral damage to you. And then Dugong being Water Ice type, whatever, you guys get it. It's neutral damage to both. So let's take out the Sandslash first, and we'll get an extra Decorate on there just in case I go down right here, or in case Alcremie goes down right here. Boom, all right. One last Decorate before Alcremie goes down, presumably. All right, so there, that puts me at +4 attack, very good. All right, and then there's the Aqua Tail into Alcremie, okay. So is the Sandslash just gonna strike me with a Steel type move? Because I'll actually resist it and then you'll die to recoil damage. Yeah, okay. I am fine with this. There you go, boom. Yeah, are you down? Is that it? Great, well that makes things a whole lot easier for me. Sorry that Alcremie couldn't get the experience points, but here we go. That's enough to get Scizor to level up, which means this extra attack here should deal some decent damage. Let's see, that does 40, that does 80, 40, and then my ability is Technician, so that boosts it to 60, and then I get same type attack bonus, which puts it at 9. Yeah, so this is the strongest thing I can use. All right, so we'll just go straight for the Dugong. You already have some damage dealt to you. This is at +4. That is enough to take you down. Goodbye, Dugong. And Alcremie, your efforts were not in vain. It was thanks to you that my Scizor was able to take out both of these Pokemon. Very good, very good. All right, thank you, Winter, for the battle. Yeah, I can remember your name. I can see why Drayton likes you. Yeah, he likes me for the fact that I use a shiny piece of cake and a giant metal bug. Well, I am just winning with the same 2 Pokemon. All right, hang on a second. This time I'm gonna go heal using the machine. Thankfully, I can just drop down there, because if this were an old school Pokemon game, I probably would have to go all the way around. So hooray for this game being in 3D, huh? Now, where do I heal? Don't tell me you don't have a healing machine here. You got vending machines, but not a healing machine? Come on, you gotta have something. You can't expect people to come all the way over here and not want to heal up their Pokemon. Come on. Come on, where's the healing machine? You're kidding me, right? You're kidding me. Do you really not have a healing machine? Am I crazy? I gotta be missing it, right? No? There's really nothing here. You really don't have a healing machine. I'm in shock. I'm in absolute shock. You know what, I'm gonna take it out on this Milcery right here. All right, so you're telling me if I want to heal up, I gotta fly out of here. I got the wrong thing open. Sorry, I gotta fly out of here. I gotta go all the way back over here. Oh, hang on, wait. I gotta go all the way back over here just so I can heal my friggin' Pokemon. Are you? I gotta think that I'm just being dumb and that I'm missing the healing machine. Right? Like where? Oh, well, was it not in the canyon? No, that has a healing machine right there. All right, well, I'm gonna fly back in a minute and I'm probably gonna see it like 3 seconds afterward, right? So let's go ahead and heal. That'll bring my Pokemon to full health without me having to use my items, and we can appreciate the fact that I have the Scizor and a Heavy Ball. There you go. Yep, there was one right here. Okay, well, now I know. I just had to extend the video by another 30 seconds after having detour after detour after detour. Anyway, I am now completely ready to battle you. You know Iono, the streamer? I use the same type as her, so like ready for a shock? Yeah, electric type Pokemon. Here we go, Zap, pew, pew, pew. I'm ready for a thunderous battle. Electric type Pokemon deal neutral damage to each of my Pokemon. Although it's gonna be really obnoxious if you like start going straight for Thunder Wave and you just paralyze my Mons, but we'll see what happens. Hello, Ray. But I don't necessarily need the speed, you know what I mean? Let's see what we got. Zebstrika and Magnezone. Well, Magnezone's a bit of a problem, but I sure am glad that I got my Terra Orb recharged. So, same routine. We're gonna go ahead and Swords Dance, and then we're gonna immediately go into this. We're gonna go Terra Blast, and we're gonna take out that Magnezone. All right? Immediately going into it. So here we go. All right, and boom. All right, yep, I sure am glad that I went for fire, because if I just had Steel here, both of those Pokemon would just be able to use electric type attacks on me and take me out. So if I can take out that Magnezone, then I think we'll be in the clear for this battle. Flame Charge, ooh, bad, that is so bad. That is not what I thought was gonna happen. Okay, well, thankfully you got hurt by the Rocky Helmet. Still, I would say that the Magnezone is the main threat. Here we go. I didn't even think about you having Flame Charge. Oh, are you gonna have Sturdy? Got it. So on the next turn, if Scizor's still alive by the end of this, I can have Scizor just use Bullet Punch on the Magnezone and take it out. And then, sadly, he'll go down to the Zebstrika. Screech. That's no good, that's no good. Okay, hang on a second. I'll be fine. I'm not super worried. So we'll have you just take out the Magnezone here, and then, let's see, that does 80, but now that same type attack bonus, so that's gonna be 120. That does 80, 120. Okay, well then, in that case, we may as well just go for the... No! Alcremie will outspeed both. In that case, what I should do is I should do X-Scizor. No, okay, then we'll just do I'm gonna go down no matter what. I should do Bullet Punch onto you, Dazzling Gleam, and that way I can take out the Magnezone. There you go. Okay, that'll do you decent damage. Oh, it actually took it out. All right, well, the critical hit, awesome job, Ryan. It really is Ryan time. All right, there we go. Great, and then Dazzling Gleam to take you out. There we go. Well, that worked out after all. Crisis averted. But still, I'm just thinking ahead, There we go. Bada bing, bada boom, plenty of experience for the both of you. Well, Alcremie, it was a pleasure to use you. You really saved me in these battles. But now, assuming I don't have to use Terrarium-Only Pokemon for the actual Elite Four battle, I'm gonna have to put you back in the boxes. So let's see. That makes 1, 2, 3. Nice! You went and beat all 3 of them. I would hope that you can count to 3. This is quite the academy. Which means this elite trial is complete. This elite trial is elite complete. Now I just have to battle you BB League member. I'm ready for it though. All right, my League Club assistants, retreat on the double! Goodbye, good battle, see ya! Aren't they great? No, grumbling or nothing. Bunch of sweethearts. All right, now if you can give me a moment to swap out my Pokemon. Otherwise, I mean, I guess I'll fight you with just this. Oh my God, don't do this. Am I really just gonna, oh, looks like it's time for you and me to battle? Guess you're still using that party you put together for my challenge though, huh? Go ahead, take a thank you so much. Unless you want to dive right into battle. No, I want to give Superior a chance. And Alcremie's already been in the past couple of parts. So give me just a moment to swap these out. It would be amusing, but alas, today is not the day for that type of thing. All right, so all creamy, thank you. Glad to have you as a member of the team, girl. All right, now let's get the team that I actually wanted to use. But at least I now have a Water Terra type Scizor in case I want to use that. We'll go ahead and still have the Pokemon in the order in which I obtained them throughout the years. So boom. Oh, sorry, actually Dragalge should be next. And then we got Mr. Tatsu in the back. All right, now whether or not I'll terrestrialize at all during this battle, I guess I should go and use the healing machine just in case, right? In case I do want to terrestrialize. All right, let's drop down here for a moment. Now that I know that there is a healing machine. Here we go. All right, let's heal up real quickly so you can appreciate the Pokeballs of these Pokemon, which, I mean, the only novel ones are the Heavy Ball for Scizor and the Luxury Ball for Weavile, and I suppose the Net Ball for Tatsugiri is nice too. All right, let's head back up. All right, I'm ready for you. All right, I got my team of 6. I had second guesses, but I think I'll be okay. Ready to take me on, bud? Yeah, I am ready. I'm gonna try out this superior strategy. There's a part of me that's like, well, I already used all creamy for most of this video, but she had her chance to shine, literally, as a shiny Pokemon over the past few videos. So we're gonna try this superior strategy. We're gonna use Arcanine. We're gonna have a grand old time against these dragons. Here should be good. Yeah, how big are these dragons you're gonna be using? I was thinking about the look you get when you're in battle. And I realize I've only ever seen you like that from the sidelines. Guess now I know what it's like to face you from across the court. Let me be real. I'm counting on you to conquer the whole BB League, bud. I mean it. I need you to pull this off. You gotta come through for me. That said, I'm not just gonna roll over and miss out on the fun. So watch out. That's what I like to hear. But no need for us to get all official or anything. Just battle me normally like you would anyone else, Yoshiller. Here's the 100% Drayster truth. I'm so psyched I'm practically tingling. So why don't we get this rolling, nice and easy? Nah, give me all you got. I love a good challenge. Let's go, bud. Show me a good time. Let's do it. Yeah, get that stretch in, that's a good idea. You are challenged by Drayton of the BB League Elite Four. Boom, baby. There we go, Flygon and Dragonite. Let's get it. Well, the Intimidate might be useful. Let's see what we got here. Don't let me down, bud. No one else wants to see me ugly cry. What, you're gonna cry if you win? Intimidate didn't go off because this Arcanine doesn't have Intimidate. This Arcanine has Blaze, doesn't it? Or something like, what does this Arcanine have? Did I not give you Flash Fire? Shoot. Well, in that case, I'll switch you out in a moment. For now, I'm gonna use Knockoff. I would love to use Superior in this battle. Maybe I should swap them both out. Give me a moment. We're gonna swap you into Scizor. And we're gonna, I guess we can leave you out for the time being. Let's go straight for the Play Rough and see what the Dragonite's holding. Let's go for it. Superior, come back for the time being, buddy. Don't worry, you'll have your chance to shine. There you go. All right, Scizor coming in. Boom. All right, not super worried. Oh, okay. Maybe I should have swapped out the Arcanine. Well, that's a good double battle strategy. Earthquake is like the double battle move. All right, no worries. No worries. Superior would have been fine. Superior would have totally taken that. And now what's the... Oh, you lost some HP because you're holding a life orb. Okay, and then there's the Ice Spinner. Got it. Well, Scizor took that like a champ. Good stuff. Yep, it's times like these where I wish I had that Intimidate. All right, well, Weavile, you're gonna be particularly useful here because both of these Pokemon are 4 times weak to Ice. All right, that's what you get for being Dragon type. As for me, Scizor's probably gonna go down. I'll go ahead and just Bullet Punch anyway, and I'll go ahead and Ice Shard the Flygon. Here we go. Oof, outsped. Yep, Extreme Speed has +2 speed, while Bullet Punch only has the 1. Ice Shard only has the 1 too, though, so that's fine. All right, let's see if this takes out the Flygon, though. So, boom. There you go, Flygon down. No more Earthquakes for you. Whoa, not a lot of types can make me eat a super effective hit. Well, I mean, Flygon would be weak to Ice, Dragon, and Fairy. And you're 4 times weak to Ice at that. But there you go. Boom. All right, okay. Superior leveled up almost twice. Do I want to try Superior now? The Dragonite makes me worried that it's going to use Ice Spinner again. I I suppose if that happens, I can just Ice Shard it this next turn. Haxorus, all right, let's see what we got. Here we go. Let's get it. And there's Anthony, the Superior. All right, and then Mold Breaker, not super worried about that. Okay, we're gonna go for the Leaf Storm into, I guess, the Haxorus just for now, and then we'll Ice Shard the Dragonite. Here we go. All right, so you're holding a Yachi Berry, which is smart. That'll reduce the amount of damage you take. Oh, I'm in trouble. I didn't think it was gonna resist it that much. Okay, well, that's smart of you to have. Iron Head onto Weavile. Yep, and Weavile's not holding a Focus Sash. I didn't give Weavile a hold item. Well, shoot. And are you using Ice Spinner? All right, let's see what happens here. This isn't gonna do like anything, but it's nice to know that Superior does at least outspeed the Dragonite, but not the Haxorus. And then, yeah, is that gonna take out Superior? Okay, all right, well, there goes my Superior strategy. I assure you that it is a good strategy, just not the most appropriate battle to try it out. All right, well, then I'll fight you with my own dragons. I'm sorry, it's gonna be a little anticlimactic because both these Pokemon are level 100, but I don't know, we'll see how this goes. They're not the most overpowered dragons, and each of them serves a different use. Dragology is meant for being a special wall, while Mr. Tatsu, my Tatsugiri, is just meant for being a utility Pokemon, a supporting role. We'll go for the Icy Wind. Oh yeah, well, you know what, we'll do double Icy Wind, how about that? Give that a try. Raking Swipe, oof. You know, I actually could still lose this. Okay, so that lowers my attack. I'm not super worried about that, considering these are both special attackers. Okay, Mr. Tatsu with the Icy Wind. Let's see if that takes them both out. It takes out the Dragonite, very good. Good job, good job, good job. And then the Haxorus' speed falls. All right, well, the Haxorus isn't gonna outspeed anything anymore. There we go. And then no experience because you're already both level 100. Yeah, I wanted to avoid just winning all these battles with level 100 Pokemon, but I also wanted to give Dragology and Tatsugiri a chance because they're my dragons. They're my actual dragons. Sceptile. Now that's amusing, considering that Sceptile is not a dragon-type Pokemon, but in previous games when Mega Evolution existed, it could become a dragon-type Pokemon. Interesting. Well, you are grass-type. I don't know if you're gonna Terrestrialize it, but if you do, you're probably gonna Terrestrialize it to grass. But in case you don't, I'll do Dragon Pulse onto Kingdra, and I'll do... I probably could just go for Icy Wind again. Or I could do Draco Meteor. Maybe that's what I should actually be doing, is I should be taking advantage of the bulk of Dragology. So we'll do... Oh, you know what? You know what? I'm just gonna assume, because you still have another Pokemon in the back, I'm gonna assume you're not gonna Terrestrialize. I'm gonna Sludge Bomb this, and I'm gonna Draco Meteor that Kingdra. All right, there we go. Mr. Tatsu outspeeds, that should KO. Very good, goodbye, Kingdra. Ooh, a critical hit, no less. You wanna be praised, Mr. Tatsu? You got it, you get the praise. Woo, that was beautiful. Seems like luck itself has a soft spot for you. Yeah, I should say so. All right, but no more special attack stat for me. Goodbye, Kingdra. You're not Terrestrializing, all right? At least not this Pokemon. Dragon Cheer, got it. That's a new move, only usable in double battles, but since you don't have an ally, you can't use it. All right, Sceptile down, and another critical hit. Both my Pokemon got critical hits on this turn. That's awesome. I will gladly take that. All right, let's see, who's the Pokemon in the back? Archaludon, that's a new one. That's a new one. All right, Dragon Steel type, I think, which means Dragon will deal neutral damage to it. So we'll Dragon Pulse it, and then Mr. Tatsu's typing is already pretty good against this, actually. So maybe what I should do is I should just go for Icy Wind and see what happens. Let's give that a try. Now watch this Dragon's Blood boil. Take control, Archaludon. Are you gonna Terrestrialize it? Because then that's gonna kinda make things worse for you. Okay. So you're already Dragon Steel type, which is already fantastic defensive typing. If you Terrestrialize, you're now just one type. You're just Dragon type. Okay, so you're just gonna be weak to Dragon Pulse then. That's on you. I mean, you're gonna have a super strong Dragon type attack. Okay, so there's the Icy Wind. Boom, okay, super effective hit. All right, now, I don't think Dragology's gonna outspeed. Dragology's very, very slow, but he is also level 100. Ooh, Defense Rose, interesting. All right, but this probably is just gonna KO you now. Oh, you're still alive. Oh, if you use Breaking Swipe, I might actually be dead. Dragon Pulse, all right, well, we're okay. We're okay, on to which one though? Let's see what you got. Nah, a special attacker you might be, but not enough to take out my Dragology. That coincidentally rhymed and that worked out. Also, since you're not Steel type anymore, I can use Sludge Bomb on you and just take you out. And, you know, just for the funsies, I'll go ahead and Terrestrialize and use Terra Blast on you. Why not? Let's give this a try. Mr. Tatsu! I've got a Terra Orb for you, buddy. Yeah, I always thought Fire Terra Tatsugiri was a decent strategy because his ability is Storm Drain, so if you try to use a water move on him, he'll not get hurt by it, so you'd have to use a rock or a ground move. I mean, he can use anything, he can just use a dragon type move at that point, but still. It makes it so that he no longer has a weakness to Fairy, was basically the thinking, and that it would trick people into wanting to use a water type move. There you go. Archaludon defeated. Yeah, I know. I got through that with just 2 level 100 Pokemon. I didn't really get to use my Superior strategy, so with any luck, I'll use Superior in the next video and probably get to try out that busted strategy next time. For now, thank you for the battle, Drayton. There was a chance you still could have won that, though, if you had more spread moves or something. That's what I'm talking about. But alright, I didn't want to just fly through these battles, but I guess it is kind of thematic. I basically defeated all of these trainers with just 2 Pokemon. Oh no, Weavile did some work there too. Weavile's Ice Shard definitely came into play. Man, that was ridiculous. So much fun. I knew inviting you to join the League Club was the right move. And I guess if you can beat me, we better make you a full member. Finally! What do you say? Ready to be the real deal? I'm ready. Bless you and your generous heart. Come on, let's get a photo of you for the club roster. You got it. Yeah, oh, we should have had our dragons in the photo, but that's a decent photo. Not my best smile. But that works. Thank you for the battle, Drayton. Lacey probably would have wanted a more serious photo. She might not be thrilled, but oh well, nah. We gotta have a more relaxed photo. I feel like there was one more thing I'm supposed to do. Oh yeah, we gotta give TMs to whoever can beat us Elite Four members. I gotta go grab that. Wait here a sec. I can follow you. Unless you're grabbing the TMs from like an employees only locker room or something. Sorry for the hold up, I'm back. So that's 2 Elite Four members down already, huh? You sure are crushing it. Here's your reward, like I said. You obtained TM 226 Dragon Shear. Wow, there were a lot of TMs in this game. All right, so let's hear all about that. The user raises its allies' morale with a draconic cry so that their future attacks have a heightened chance of landing critical hits. This rouses dragon types more. Got it, so that's what the Sceptile was trying to do. It boosts your critical hit ratio. Interesting. Guess I should have cleaned it, but what's a little dust between friends? Oh, hey, Kieran. Seems like things are going well with the BB League. Right, Yoshiller? What's up, mighty champion? Scoping out the competition? I was getting worried. It'd be so disappointing if Yoshiller had gotten weaker. But you seem as strong as ever, thankfully. Yoshiller, go all the way! Don't go losing. I can't show you how strong I've gotten if you don't even make it to me. Fair enough. Someone's good and riled up. Anyway, you got places to be, right? I better not keep you. See ya! Good luck with the remaining Elite 2. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for the battle. Thank you for the Dragon Shear TM. All right. Now that that's all situated and now that the sun is going down here in this terrarium, I'm gonna go heal up one more time so I can get that Terra Orb recharged before I forget. I completely walked off the wrong side. That's not that big a deal. Whatever. I'll grab this real quickly. There, a Lepa Berry. Maybe that'll be useful in the future. Yeah, it's no wonder I didn't see this little healing machine. It doesn't, like, easily put me in the front of it. There. Yeah, I'm not going all the way around just for a little healing machine. I'm dropping down. This game allows me to drop down. I'm gonna drop down. All right, so Weavile got a better time to shine. Scizor did well. Arcanine didn't get to do much. I'll see what team I want to use for the next video, but I'd like to try and reuse Superior at the very least, but I'll figure that out next time. For now, that wraps up this part of my Pokemon Scarlet walkthrough, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all in future videos when I take on the remaining Elite Four members of the BB League. For now, bye-bye, humans! Whoosh! Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed what you saw, the best ways to support me are to click on the like button down below, and if you have any questions or feedback, please leave a comment. Viewer engagement helps my videos perform better, so anything helps. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more fun gameplay videos. I hope to see you all in the future. Bye-bye, humans! Whoosh!